Y'all ready for this? Hey, Alta Vista, and welcome to our open house for the 2017-2018 school year. I'm Rebecca Maynard, school counselor.
And I'm Lindsay Hilton, the assistant principal here at Alta Vista Elementary.
And we're here to share with you about the power of one. Let's start with a cheer. I say title, you say one. Title.
One.
Title.
One.
That's just one of the great things we're going to talk about tonight, along with parent involvement policy, homeschool compact, limited homework policy, yay, parent involvement opportunities, and how you can get connected with Alta Vista Elementary. Let's start with a definition of what is Title I. Title I, Part A, also known as Title I, is a federal program developed by the United States Department of Education that provides financial assistance to local education agencies and schools with high numbers of children from low-income families to help ensure that all children meet challenging state academic standards. Currently, the Every Student Succeeds Act, or Public Law 11459, regulates Title I. Did you know as a parent you have rights under Title I? You do. Let's go over a few. Information is presented in a language and format that is understandable. You have a right to be involved in the decision making about your child's education. You have a right to know that your child's teacher and paraprofessionals have the qualifications needed to be successful. You have the right to know that your child has been assigned or taught for 4 or more consecutive weeks by a teacher who's not highly qualified. I'm glad all our teachers are highly qualified. How about you, Lindsay?
Absolutely.
Let's go over a few more Title I parent rights. Written parental involvement policy developed with parents' input and reviewed annually. Homeschool compact developed with parents' input and reviewed annually. And both of those will be discussed tonight at our open house meeting. Parents also have the right to see our campus improvement plan. More Title I parent rights, access to federal report cards and student achievement in a timely manner. The Campus Improvement Committee, CDMC, provides parents with an opportunity to be involved in the academic program of the school, and the CDMC develops, monitors, and evaluates Title I programs and services that support students and parents. Let's talk about Title I eligibility. Did you know to be a Title I campus, 40% or more of the students have to qualify for free or reduced lunch? Guess what? Alta Vista has 93% of our students that qualify for free or reduced lunch. That makes us a Title I campus, and that qualification is school-wide because Title I funds can be used to upgrade the educational program in ways that impact every student. And every parent or guardian of a student at Alta Vista is a Title I parent. And now let's talk about some Alta Vista Elementary Title I goals.
At Alta Vista Elementary, we have several goals to help your children be successful. Our first and most important goal is to increase academic achievement for every student. To do this, we are going to provide direct instructional support to your students. We're also working to provide professional development for teachers because our teachers are learners just like your students. And also important is we are wanting to promote parent education involvement in our campus because parents, you are our biggest partner. This year, we were allocated $165,000 for the 2017-2018 school year. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but it goes very quickly. Some of the ways we're spending the money this year are we have hired an instructional specialist. You may know her. That is Miss Bogus. She's been around for a great long time, and we love her. We also have 2 part-time tutors that have been working with your students for several years now. We have purchased materials such as Education Galaxy, which is an online computer-based program. We've purchased manipulatives so that students have more access to hands-on learning. And for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, we've also purchased STAR prep materials to make sure that they are ready for the STAR test. These funds will also help to pay for professional development and planning so that our teachers can deliver the best lessons possible. They will also pay for tutoring, not just by our part-time tutors, but also by our teachers after school. A large part of that budget will go towards upgrading and keeping up with technology, because as you know, technology changes really quickly. We also have $2,684 budgeted for parent involvement activities, but we need your input. And we hope that you will join us tonight at 6:15 for our parent input meeting so that you can give us ideas on how we should specifically spend the funds allocated for parent involvement activities. As a Title I school, we have to provide you with information about our curriculum. All of your students are taught based on the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills, or TEKS for short. So your students are learning what Texas has required them to learn. Specifically, we use a textbook adoption called Envision to deliver our math curriculum. In reading, we use multiple different resources, but two of our big resources that we use are Guided Reading and Scott Forstman Reading Street. We also use a system called LLI to deliver reading interventions for students that are not reading on grade level. In science, we use STEM Scopes, which is an online curriculum that teachers have access to, as well as students. In social studies, we use a Scott Forstman textbook. And in pre-kindergarten, our two big curriculum pieces are programs called Frog Street and Developing Talkers. At Alta Vista, we want to make sure that you know that we have a limited homework policy. We believe that the evening should be spent with enrichment opportunities, spending time with the family, and reading. Yes, reading. If there's one thing that you can help your students at home, it's to read with them and read to them. So your students should not be receiving homework to take home. The only things that they should be bringing home would be books to read, sight words to practice, reading fluency passages to practice, and possibly fact fluency like addition facts or multiplication facts. They may be bringing some stuff home to practice, but students should not be bringing home work that's going to be graded. If you do have any questions or concerns about this, please see Miss Helton or Miss Logan. Every year we have to assess students to make sure that they have met the standards for their grade level. In 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, students are assessed with STAR. Grades kindergarten all the way through 5th grade are also assessed with district-based assessments created by teachers and staff here at Waco ISD. All students are also, they take a test called a universal screener, which uses a computer-based program called iStation to give teachers data about the students' reading and math abilities. We also use Rigby, which is a reading fluency test 3 times a year, and students will read a story aloud to their teacher and answer questions about that story, and that is to help us pinpoint your students' reading level. To be proficient in your grade, you must meet grade level requirements and attendance requirements as set by the Waco ISD School Board. In 1st through 5th grade, you must have a 70% or higher at the end of the school year in all your core subjects. That means math, writing, reading, science, and social studies. Your student must also attend at least 90% of the school year. In 5th grade, students must also pass the STAR reading and the STAR math tests in order to be promoted to the next grade level.
And now I get to talk about one of my favorite things, parent involvement opportunities. At Alta Vista Elementary, here are a few. Campus Decision Making Committee, Community Transformation Meetings, Family Involvement Nights,
my favorite,
School Celebrations, Classroom and Library Volunteers, District Parent Advisory Committee, and new this year, we will have a student parent-teacher conferences in the fall and the spring. And I think those are going to be student-led, right, Lindsay?
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll also have monthly family reading challenges. I think your family started the first one.
We did. If you haven't seen it already, check out our Facebook page for September's reading challenge, which is creating a book chat video.
And now for some specific opportunities. On Tuesday, September 12th at 6:15, that's tonight, we will have our first parent input meeting. We look forward to seeing you there and hearing what you have to say about how we can make Alta Vista an even better place to be. On Tuesday, October 3rd at 4:15, we have a campus decision-making committee meeting. We look forward to seeing you there too, to also give us more input about how to continue to make Alta Vista a great place to be. Remember, we will have student, parent, teacher conferences first in the fall, the week of November 6th. And we're looking forward to our first family night on Thursday, October 12th, starting at 5:30. That will be a science, technology, engineering, math night, also known as STEM. And in February, on Thursday, 15th at 5:30, we will have a family reading night. So there are lots of great opportunities for you parents to be involved in Alta Vista. We want you to connect with us.
We so appreciate your time and listening to our presentation about Title I. We want to remind you that there's lots of ways you can get connected with the staff at Alta Vista. If you don't know it already, every student has every teacher has a conference time each day, and you're welcome to call or email your teachers during this time so that they can get back to you. If you're not sure about your students or your teacher's conference time, please ask them at the end of this presentation. We also have a wonderful website. It's altavista.wacoisd.org, where we post lots of important information, including our weekly newsletter in case you don't get a paper copy at home. We would love for you to follow us on Facebook at our Alta Vista Elementary page. You can see lots of pictures of what's happening in the classrooms, and you can follow us on Twitter too at Alta Vista ES. New this year, we are introducing our monthly Voyager Connection. This is going to be a digital newsletter that we put out each month. You can find links to it on our Alta Vista website or on Facebook, and this will provide more detailed information on ways that you can get involved at our school. If you have any questions, we hope that you will contact us. On the screen are the emails for Miss Logan, our principal, myself, Miss Helton, the assistant principal, and as you've heard from our counselor, Miss Maynard. We hope you have a great evening and have a great connection with your teachers. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
See you soon.